Today we're going to be talking all about how to protect your beautiful skin from the sun. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Victoria. I'm a professional makeup artist from Dallas, Texas. On my channel here, I do makeup tips, makeup reviews, skincare tutorials, all that jazz, so that you know how to invest your money wisely. There's nothing worse than getting a product home and feeling totally duped, like you wasted your money on it. I also like to share business and social media tips here for other influencers on my channel. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, hit that red subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of my new videos, and tap that bell to get notified of when I post. Sun protection is something that I've always been aware of but haven't been as diligent about until the recent, I'd say last 3 or 4 months, because I started using retinol products. And when you're using anything that's photosensitive like retinol or benzoyl peroxide, AHA and BHA, I believe, you're supposed to protect your skin with a broad spectrum SPF. Now, even if you're not using retinol or anything like that, you still need to protect your skin, okay? Even if you're not pale AF like I am, you still have to protect your skin. No questions asked, you guys. Not only are we protecting our skin from skin cancer, but sun is like the #1 thing that ages your skin. If you've ever seen like some of those pictures of people where it's like they're truck drivers and one side had more protection because it was inside the car and the other side was facing the sun, and how it damages your skin so badly. You guys have to Google it. I'll put some images up for you. My esthetician actually told me that being in the car actually damages your skin even more because it's like magnifying the sun's rays onto your skin. Terrifying. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my top 2 favorite daily sunscreens for your face, as well as one that don't waste your money on because I bought it and it's just trash, okay? I want you guys to let me know in the comments if you wear sunscreen every day. If you do, I want to hear your favorites. If not, I want to encourage you to do a little bit of research and potentially start using sunscreen in your daily routine. My biggest concern when I started using retinol and AHA in my daily routine was peeling, first of all, and I'm going to have a whole nother video on that, but second of all was having to wear sunscreen every day. And for me, that was scary because I have really sensitive skin. I have acne prone skin. Right now is the clearest my face has been in months and months and months, but I was scared of having that greasy, oily, white cast, like feeling. So if you feel that way about sunscreen, don't worry. That's why I'm showing you guys these 2 that are my favorites and the one you shouldn't get. I've been able to integrate these into my daily routine so that it's not like this extra step that's super annoying. Now, there are products out there that have sunscreen built in, but it's usually like a lower SPF. So for example, the foundation and moisturizers I use protect about SPF 15, but they're not broad spectrum. It works fine if you're not using photosensitive products, but that should kind of be like on top of what you're already doing, if that makes sense. We need like, you know, the real deal, especially as we get older, to protect our skin. So I'm excited to dive into the wondrous world of sunscreen with you guys. Keep watching to see my top 2 choices for daily sunscreen to protect your skin from aging. So, fun fact, I actually got both of these from Influencer, and if you guys aren't on Influencer yet, you need to sign up for it. Basically, you do like surveys and they send you free stuff to review. And I reviewed both of these a while ago, and I haven't done a video about them because I wanted to like use them for a long time before I actually talked about it, but my first impressions of them were both great. I gave them both good reviews, and that is why I'm now sharing it with you. So, the first thing you want to look for in a sunscreen to protect your skin from aging is going to be broad spectrum, which means it protects from UVA and UVB rays. That's gonna get you covered. You want it to be over SPF 30. So like I said, the other 2 products I use, like my daily tinted moisturizer, my daily moisturizer, and my foundation, all have SPF protection in them, or a mechanical barrier equivalent to SPF, but they are not broad spectrum SPF. So that is why I'm using an extra product, because I am using photosensitive products in my makeup routine. I'm gonna link my favorite retinol and my favorite benzoyl peroxide treatment, as well as my favorite AHA treatment. Do not use them all at the same time. They are for different things, but those 3 things are the reason that I started integrating sunscreen into my routine. Now first, I'm gonna show you guys the one that you should not buy, okay? With this one, I thought I was being super smart and super like affordable and thrifty by getting the Cerave. Is it Cerave or Cerave? I say Cerave. Skincare by Hiram. He's who turned me on to Cerave. So this one was immediately catching my eye because it says it's lightweight and non-greasy, it's SPF 50, and it's broad spectrum SPF. Also, it has niacinamide in it, which is a great ingredient for helping with hyperpigmentation, and it also helps your skin not to get as oily, which is why I like it. But you guys, let me show you why you do not want to skimp out on your daily sunscreen. Cheaper products tend to have ingredients that create a white cast. What is a white cast, you might be asking? You know when you put on like sunscreen and you start sweating like white beads and it like makes you look like pale and weird? The cheaper sunscreens tend to have zinc in them, which reflects light, and it's not all zinc that does it. High quality zinc tends to not do this. So let me show you guys what happens. Little tiny bit. This is like how much you would use on your face. Watch this. Do you guys see how it's like automatically lighter in that one spot? It's kind of hard to tell on camera. I'm not gonna put it on my face because I don't wanna have to take it off, but it really just like reflects and it looks terrible. On me, I'm pale, so like imagine this, like can you see that reflection? Imagine this on someone with a deep skin tone. It would just not go well. So I suggest not skimping and getting super cheap products because they tend to have that white cast. Now, my first choice for broad spectrum SPF for daily wear, now this is my holy grail. I use this one every single day. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Broad Spectrum SPF 45 with hyaluronic acid. It actually says Hyaluronic Cloud Moisturizer. And here's the reason I like this one. So ever since I've started using retinol in my skincare routine, my skin is obviously like more dry. And while I'm also using hyaluronic acid just like as part of my skincare routine, I'll link my favorite one for you guys. This is also very moisturizing and it's not that like greasy, heavy feel like sunscreen. Let me show you guys. Now, this one is not cheap, okay, you guys, but it's worth it, right? Repeat after me, worth it. So it has this pump, and I'm almost out of this one. So I just take a little bit like that, and I want you guys to just see how lightweight this is. It does have a little bit of a sunscreen scent, you guys, but it's not insane or terrible. And I always bring it down onto my neck, and I put it right here because I'm very pale, so I honestly have like a lot of sun damage right here on my chest. So we just put it all over. It's a very lightweight formula. It doesn't have that really intense sunscreen smell. I love this one because I don't feel like my skin gets extra greasy from it. Now I do make sure that I have powder in my makeup routine when I am using sunscreen just because I am super oily, so having an extra layer tends to make me a little bit oilier, but it's not the formula itself that makes it oily, if that makes sense. This one, like I said, is a little bit pricey, but it does have that 30% hyaluronic acid complex. It's SPF 50, it's high quality, no white cast, look at that. And it just gives my skin like this really supple feeling. Like I don't feel like it's greasy, I feel like it's moisturized, which is great if your skin's dry from using anti-acne and anti-aging products like retinol. Now, your other option is the Shiseido. I don't even know how to say this, you guys, but I also got this in a influencer box. And this one like still has a bit of that sunscreen smell. It's a little thicker. I think smells better, like it has a better scent. It does have like, ooh, the tiniest bit of white cast, you guys, but it's not as bad as the Cerave. It is hard to find a good sunscreen without white cast. That's why I'm so obsessed with the Peter Thomas Roth one. But this one is a great second place because I love the scent. I love the coverage. It doesn't make my skin oily. This one's also water resistant. This one is not water resistant and this one is. So if you're gonna be like swimming or something, definitely go with this one. This one's better for like under makeup. Now, neither one of these have broken me out, which is good because your girl is acne prone. But they've both been amazing for my skincare routine. I can tell a difference in the days where I wear sunscreen and I don't wear sunscreen, especially during the summer because my freckles, and freckles are skin damage. Okay, I don't need to know. I'm a freckly person, so I've noticed that my freckles haven't gotten as dark this summer because I'm using these every day. And it's interesting, if you look at the active ingredients in each of these high-end sunscreens, they are totally different. So the formulas are very different. Like I said, this one's a lot thicker. This one's better for like if you're actually going swimming or maybe you're like working out or running outside. This one's better for daily use, just for like running errands, going to a grocery store, driving around town. This is my daily sunscreen, and then this one's like my more heavy duty sunscreen, like if we're hiking or gonna be outside for a long time. I hope this helps you guys invest more carefully into your sunscreen for your face. I definitely recommend investing in a good one. I know it seems scary. I remember like 10 years ago, one of my good friends who's really into skincare telling me I needed an eye cream and telling me to wear sunscreen every day, and I did not believe her. And now at 28, I'm like, wow, I really wish I would have listened to you. But I thought like $30 for sunscreen back then was high. it's worth it. I think it's worth it. You guys can always use a plug-in like Rakuten and Honey to get cash back on anything you purchase online. Personally, I use Rakuten, or it used to be called Ebates. I'll put a link down in the description if you guys want to snag that. I'm all about saving money, so if I can get even a couple cents back on something, I'm down. I would love to hear what your sunscreen favorites are in the comments so I can test them out. I'm relatively new to this daily sunscreen world, so I want to hear from you guys what your favorites are. Don't forget to tap my face down there to subscribe to my channel and hit one of the videos to your right to keep watching. You guys can find me on Instagram and TikTok as well. Alright guys, I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out, Girl Scout!